Back here. It's time for baseball on MLB Network. Opening day is here as we get the new season underway with a good matchup. Marty Jones gets the call to pitch here on opening day in front of the hometown crowd. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Well, this guy's so close, but yet so far from being a 20-game winner last year. 19 wins on the season. One win away from that magical number. I'm sure he'd like to win 20 this year after being so close last season.
No balls.
A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2. Swung on and missed. Really fooled him that time for the first out.
Pretty textbook pitching right there. Jump ahead in the count 0-2 and then start working outside the zone. Easier said than done, but that's the way you do it.
Batting second.
So now to the plate, Eli Vasquez. As it's grounded sharply to first. Reined in. And he'll take it onto the bag himself. 2 gone now here in the first. Now a chance to look at the starting 9 for the visiting St. Louis Cardinals. Mark, what do you have on this lineup as they go for their first win?
Well, Matty, you walk into this yard today and it's nothing but a hitter's park. But that can work against you at times. You have to stay within yourself. You can't just be turning and burning on everything. Stay within the game plan and know that a mistake doubles leaving this yard.
Bobby Field is in with 2 away now as he looks at a called strike 1.
I got 1 ball,
that
1
misses
strike.
wide. 1 ball and 1 strike. Time for a look at our umpires in this one. Behind the plate is James Kingsley.
Hey, Dero, James Kingley's a pretty good umpire. He doesn't get too excited, keeps things under emotion.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning. Down in order go the Cardinals. So striding in, Francesco Cortez. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
The center fielder, Francesco Cortez.
And now a pitch on the way.
Hey!
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Fouled away.
He's got that certainly timed up now. I'd be shocked if the pitcher goes to the well 3 times in a row with off speed.
Shoots this one over to first. He'll take it to the bag himself, and the leadoff man is gone here to start the home first. With a moment here in Cincy, let's take a glance at the Reds starting lineup in this one. Dero, give us what you have on this lineup as they start a new series.
Matty, you take a look at this lineup. I find myself thinking back to my playing days when I knew I had the ace on the mound. It had to be win day, and when you get in a car to drive to the yard, you tell yourself, even though you felt bad about it, just get 2 or 3. All the pressure's on the big boy to have to execute, and he usually does. Look for this lineup to try and execute and score, manufacture 1 or 2 runs early in this one.
1 ball, 1 strike.
And it's 1-1.
Hey.
1-2 now.
Let's get it going, boys. Somebody's loose, hitting 98 with ease in the first inning.
And a wave and a miss on a ball that was way out of the strike zone. There are 2 away now. Stepping in, Mark Capps, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one.
Mark Capps.
Now the pitch.
Ball 1.
Wouldn't mind the pitcher expanding the zone a little bit more and using.
Come on, guy, get your pitch right here.
Hit down the third baseline, but a foul ball. 1-1. Now here's the pitch. Back up the. Oh no, that got him. Fortunately, he's able to stick with it and get the out at first, and that'll put an end to the inning. Second inning set to go, and now it'll be the catcher, Daniel Velasquez. And he'll start the inning with a pitch that misses off the plate. It's ball 1. Popped him up.
You got room. You got room. Got it.
And he'll indeed make the play in foul territory for the first out. The next to bat for St. Louis, Peter McLean. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Well out in front of the breaking ball there for a strike. Still looking for our first hit in the ball game. And look out as that fastball ran in and got him. Ouch, bang.
Well, no one really likes getting plunked by a pitch, but as long as it doesn't do too much damage, most guys will take it any day. A free pass can be a big deal if the guys behind you can make it hurt for the pitcher.
First offering on its way.
Victor.
No balls and one strike. And he misses with it, 1-1. McLean, base runner at first with one out. A little behind on that swing, and now he'll try to shorten up maybe and protect the plate. Looked like the fastball got away from him there. It's ball 2. He's set. Here's the 2-2. Swing and a miss. Got him with the slurve there. 2 gone.
That swing tells me he was really trying to get a pitch out front and rip it down the line, but that wasn't a great pitch to do it on. It's really not the best 2-strike approach either.
The shortstop, John Allison.
At the plate, John Allison fouled off. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. Grounded up the first baseline, but this will wind up a foul ball, strike 2. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Got him swinging in the dirt. And the throw to first ends the inning. So it's no runs on no hits, no errors, and a runner left on. We'll go to the bottom half of inning number 2, and we are tied 0-0. Last half of the second set to go, and next to bat will be the first baseman, Sal Field. Behind on that one, now behind in the count, 0-1. A 1-1 count to the Reds' first baseman. And there's ball 2 now.
I see you drive it. Let's go, big dog.
And that pitch comes over to catch the corner. It's 2-2 now. And a good bite to that slider as he swings through it for the first out of the inning. Another strikeout for him on the mound, and boy, is it fun to watch him go about his business.
No doubt, Matty. He's one of my favorites, mostly because of his stuff. You know, he can absolutely dominate on any given day because of what he offers up there. It's just nasty. There aren't many hitters that like to see this guy on the mound.
See it, drive it.
Checks his swing, but this will be strike 2 call.
I got the count 0-2.
Popped him up. McLean is there for it. He's got it, and there are 2 down now.
That's exactly what they wanted out of that pitch up in the zone. They took him up the ladder, and he couldn't get up to it. So that was an easy pop-out. Well-executed pitch there.
Stepping into the box, Matt Fry.
The shortstop, Matt Fry.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And this pitch is right down the middle, strike 1. That fastball was a lively one. You could hear the pop of the glove all the way up here.
Hey, I admit I'm a little biased. There's nothing better than that pop of a glove on a good fastball. Looking forward to hearing a lot more of that pop the rest of this one.
Hit out towards second. He's right there. He'll whip this one to first in time, and that ends the inning. 2-3 go the Reds. We'll move to the third with no score.
Leading off for St. Louis, the third baseman,
Mark Hull is in to start things off here as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. Gets the fastball by him here, and he's in control. 0-2.
Right now. Come on, guys.
When I broke into the league, not many guys were throwing that elevated fastball with that much velocity on it. The game has changed.
To 1-2 now.
Hey, no outs now.
Good job going down and hanging with it that time. Here he comes again, 1-2. And he wasn't going to hit that one with an or. The strikeout, and there's one gone. Stepping in for the Cardinals, Cy O'Hara.
Batting ninth, the pitcher, Cy.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. And he popped him up. But this will land untouched. The windup and the 0-1. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
Hey, we got one out here.
This lineup is flailing right now. They're having a hard time just making contact, let alone putting the ball in play.
Strike 3 on a pitch in the dirt. He makes the throw to first. 2 down. Now at the plate, Solomon Fournier. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch-out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. Fastball runs a bit inside here. It's 1-0. Both teams so far yet to crack the hit column. Now a slurve taken for his strike. 1-1. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Could have been 3-1. Instead, it's 2-2.
Wow, that's 4 straight Ks. He's knocking them down. He's looking for number 5 right here. You can tell this guy on the mound, he is pitching with a whole lot of confidence in this one.
On the screws to shortstop, but caught to retire the side. Now to the plate, Stephen Wright, 7, 8, and 9 to start the home third.
Not much going on offensively so far for these guys. 6 up, 6 down. We'll see if the bottom part of the lineup can get something going.
Well, the home crowd seems a little restless, so I'm sure they'd appreciate it. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2.
2 mid-90s fastballs and you're down 0-2. This is where you got to take a deep breath and pot commit. You're either all in on another fastball, or you're finding a way to stay back to attack something off speed.
And there's out number 1. In now for the Reds, Rob Chapman.
The second baseman, Rob Chapman.
First pitch coming. Here it is.
Ball. That's inside.
Bottom of inning number 3. 0-0 our score. Hit hard to the right side. Foul. Looked like he was on that one, but it's 1-2.
Hey, that's the modern game right now. North-south. Elevate that high fastball and bury stuff in the dirt. Completely different from the east-west we came up playing.
So he racks up the swinging strikeout on the breaking ball. Rob Chapman becomes the second out in the bottom of the third. Marty Jones is in with 2 away as he takes a ball. 1-0. Now the pitch. This is in the air to left field. Vasquez is going to have room out there as he puts this away to. Reds are down in order. We'll head to the 4th. Still scoreless.
The left fielder,
and he'll just fight this one off as it's chopped foul. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And he fouls this one off. Grounder hit hard down the first baseline, but a foul ball, and the count holds at 0-2.
There you go, fellas. Let's go.
Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch.
No, inside.
Well, if you love pitching and defense, this has been a game for you. Are you happy with that, Dan?
I think this continues for a while, Matt. Both of these pitchers are throwing very well, throwing strikes, having good command of their off-speed pitches. This is going to be one of those low-scoring affairs.
Digging in, Bobby Field. He got on top of one and was a ground-out victim last time. Breaking ball that drops in for a strike.
Here we go, fellas. Let's
Pitching has the upper hand early as we're scoreless in inning number 4. Strike 2 called on the inner half. 0-2 now.
Your idea of working the count goes out the window. You're frustrated right now, down 0-2. Gotta find a way to grind.
And a check swing. Did he go around? No, says the first base umpire. It's ball one. A swing and a miss. He offered it a ball way outside the strike zone for out number 2.
I think he had his mind made up. He was swinging the bat and trying to protect before the ball even left the pitcher's hand. That pitch wasn't even close. He would have needed a flagpole to hit that one.
Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. Striding in once again, Francesco.
Play ball. Ball 4. Take the base.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Peter McLean. He was drilled by a pitch his last time up. No balls and a strike to count. 0-1 count. Here's the pitch. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
Here we go.
This pitcher's bringing it with some high velo. You better get that front foot down early and get ready, or he's going to throw it right by you.
Protecting on 0-2, so we'll do it again. Shoots this one over to first. And that's the first hit in this one for the Redbirds.
Well, there's a case, not that bad of a pitch, 0-2, D-roll, but something he'd like to get down and bury in the strike zone, no doubt about it.
Yeah, ground ball with eyes right there. Nice job by the offensive player, just to battle. 0-2's a tough spot to be in. He battled.
He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Hey, get us grounded right here. There you go.
Got him to go after that one, and he's in a quick hole, 0-2.
Good thing he didn't make contact with that pitch. Only thing he could do is probably hit that on the ground. It could be a double play ball.
Here it comes, 0-2. In the dirt, but it's swung on for the third strike.
That was some nice execution on that pitch. Spotted it nicely down around the bottom of the zone. And when you do that, especially with 2 strikes, not a lot of guys are going to hurt you. You're going to get a lot of ground balls and swings and misses down there.
Now batting, the shortstop, John.
Into the box now,
Allison.
John Allison. As the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Ball 2 now.
2-0.
After those first 2 pitches in this AB, but those are pitches he can feel pretty good about. They didn't miss by a whole lot, so it's not like he's all over the place.
Yeah.
And that's in there, 2-1. Good pitch there down below the zone. Got him to go after it. Outside and a full count, 3-2.
We could see the runner in motion here on a 3-2 count with 1 out. There's a pretty good chance he's going to get a pitch to swing at, and if not, it's ball 4 anyways.
Got him. And that's 8 strikeouts now for him in the ball game. At the plate now, Mark Poe, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Ground ball sent back up the middle. That's through for a base hit, and he's 1 for 2 now.
There's a hard hit ground ball. Pitcher not able to get a glove on it. Hard single up the middle.
Yeah, watch your lips right there, Dan. Sent it back right where it came from.
Cy O'Hara is at the plate as he takes a called strike 1. Comes set. The 0-1. Behind 0-2 now. Ready with the 0-2. Ball 1 as he lays off below the zone. No runs, 2 hits, and no errors so far for the Redbirds. Ground ball left side. Fielded cleanly. On to first, and the Redbird rally goes for naught as that ends the strand a couple. Halfway home. Still no.
You're out. He's out.
Top half of the sixth about to get started, and at the plate will be the speedy outfielder, Solomon Fournier.
This game is rolling right along as we move into the middle innings with no score. You'd think by now one of these two teams would be able to get some base runners on and get them in, but that hasn't been the case.
Off the outside that time as the breaking ball can't catch the zone. 2 balls and a strike to the St. Louis leadoff hitter. Now the 2-1 is a fastball that misses.
Team's been struggling on offense. Let your D work for you right here. Pound the zone.
The 3-1. Timing just a tick off there as this one's fouled off to the right. Into the windup, ready with the payoff pitch. And it's fouled away. Struck him out, and he becomes the 9th strikeout victim thus far. At the plate, Eli Vasquez.
Now batting.
He's ready. Here's the first offering.
Eli.
Ball 1, no strike.
No runs, 2 hits, and no errors so far for the Redbirds. Fastball just inside.
Hey, come on, guys.
Back up the middle. And that finds its way into center for a 1-out base hit. Digging in now, Bobby Field, 0 for 2 on his line thus far.
Bobby.
Hey, one away. One away.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
Count
Pitch
1
out.
out.
Nothing doing. That evens it up 1-1.
Hold up on the ground. Let's go right here.
Throw over to first.
No, he's
Runner
safe.
back safely. The 1-1 home is swung on and missed
1 ball,
for
2
strike
strikes,
number
yeah.
2. And they pitch out here, but nothing's going on. Runners on first with 1 down. Runners going. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. Another try at 2-2. Lifted in the air to center. Cortez is there to put it away, and the runner will be forced to retreat back to first. And now the Cardinals' number 4 hitter, Daniel Velasquez, he comes in 0 for 2 thus far. Here's the first pitch to him.
Hey, all right. Here we
Ball
go
1's
now.
the count.
Comes set with the 0-1. Hit well on the ground to first. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. So no runs here on a base hit, no errors, and 1 man left. Stepping in, Marty Jones. He flew out in his last at-bat.
No pitcher.
First pitch coming, here it is.
Jones.
And he jumps at a changeup, a swing and a miss.
Oh, man, was that a hack. He's trying to create his own run support with a swing like that.
Popped up. But this will land untouched. Here's the 0-2.
The count is 1 and 2.
He wasn't even close to swinging right there. That was a stone-cold take.
Fouled away. The 1-2 is a wave and a miss. He struck him out.
Classic slider down and away for the strikeout there. Not a whole lot to say about it.
Digging in once again, Peter McLean. He'll start the seventh, and Dan, as a former pitcher yourself, you must be enjoying this. Lots of good pitching and defense today.
Oh, that's one of the keys. We're seeing a lot of strikes. We're seeing a lot of swings. We're seeing some great plays on defense. This has been a snappy one up to this point.
Striding into the box, Victor Lopez. Been a strikeout victim twice in this one. 0-1 the count. And he falls behind 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Swung on in the dirt, strike 3. And the throw is made to record the second out of the inning. Digging in, John Allison. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. First offering on its way.
Ball, that's in.
Hey, even though this guy's a righty hitter, he's going to get pounded with that two-seamer. He needs to make sure he catches this thing out front if he sees that pitch again.
Heads up. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Come on, guys.
Now the 1-1 pitch. This is on the ground over to first. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. So no runs, no hits, no errors, and no one left. Last half of the 7th here, and coming forward, the veteran outfielder, Mark Capps.
Not sure if this is a powerhouse pitching performance by both teams or bad hitting, but as we're moving late into this one, it's about time somebody puts something together to try to score a run. Good spot to be in right now. Oh, good time to get a fastball and turn it loose.
Change up low, 2-0.
2 balls, no strikes.
Lifted down the line in left. Left fielder giving chase, but he won't get to it, and this should put a man in scoring position to start the inning. And your go-ahead run is in at second base here with a leadoff double.
Man, that swing looked like self-defense than a real quality swing, but hey, he muscled it out there, and it was enough to get him safely to second. Those are the kind of hits that will drive you nuts as a pitcher.
So now the Reds' cleanup hitter, Sal Field, and he'll hit with a chance to push across the game's first run.
Yeah, great RBI opportunity here, but at the very least, he needs to find a way to advance that runner to third. Small things like that in a tight game can make a big difference.
And a good heater as he just watches this baby, a ball and a strike.
Great job of doubling up with a fastball inside. A lot of times you'll see a pitcher go in there, but they won't go back in there a second time. This guy's not afraid to pitch inside.
And he finds a way to catch the zone here. It's 1-2.
That's how you open up the outside part of the plate. Pound 2 balls in, and then get right back outside. Nice pitch.
All right,
Lifted in the air out towards left center. And that's going to fall for a base hit. And they're going to take a 1-0 lead as the run comes across to score.
Dan, you'll take RBIs any way you can get them, but when they give your team the lead in the late innings, man, that feels good.
Oh, it especially does, especially when you start to score runs late in the game off of quality pitching. When runs are at a premium, that's what makes you feel really good about yourself.
Now we're going to have a conference at the home plate area, so it would appear that we'll see a double switch here. Mauricio Ramos will come on now, and he'll slide into the 7 spot in the lineup. Following the double.
That's ball 4. You're out.
Digging in and looking for more, Mark Hull. He singled his last time up.
This thing's far from over, even though we're moving into the back end of this game. Only down by 1. All they need to do is get this leadoff guy, and they're an extra base hit away from tying this thing up.
Good fastball as he gets the swing and a miss.
Even though we're late into this ball game, this guy's velo is still top-notch. This guy's a horse.
All even now, 2-2.
Hey, just you and him. Get him yourself.
Now here it comes. Left side. And the off-balance throw gets him. Nice play for the out. Into the box now, number 35. And he's getting his first plate appearance here in the 8th after entering off the bench just a little bit ago.
0-1.
And he throws the fastball by him here, 0-1. And it's quickly 0-2. Both clubs with 3 hits in the ballgame. Fork ball.
1 ball.
That's in the dirt for a ball. Able to protect the plate with 2 strikes, and he'll see another one. He'll try again, 1-2. Grounded back up the middle. And that is through into center field for a 1-out single. As we take a look at his numbers, a couple of things jump out at you.
And here's the thing from a pitcher's perspective. You look at this line and you think, wow, he's been sitting guys down all game long, and that's true. But on the flip side, his pitch count is up there. You have to wonder if he might be starting to get a little bit tired in this one.
Yeah, and in today's game, everyone seems to want to err on the side of caution in terms of pitch counts. 2 balls and a strike now. 1 out, 1 on in a 1-run game. Good breaking ball there, laid off for the 2nd strike. Now a slurve's going to bounce up to the plate as he lays off it for a ball. Crowd gets up for the 3-2. Popped up. Field has room in foul territory. 2 gone. So a big moment here, and standing in, Eli Vasquez, and he does so representing the possible go-ahead run. And he takes ball 1.
Hey, here we go.
A runner on first with 2 away. Fouled off. Swing and a miss on the slurve that time. It's 1-2.
So far, this has been a terrific outing for this guy. Throwing well, keeping his pitches to a minimum, locating his fastball to both sides of the plate. Good command of the off-speed pitches. Very little traffic on the bases. So far, he couldn't have drawn up to be any better than he has been so far in this one.
That misses, and it's going to set up a big pitch now. 3-2.
Well, this has been a good...
And we'll have to leave it there, as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. So it's no runs on a hit, no errors, and a man left. Cletus Adams is going to grab a bat here as he looks to try to set the table in the bottom of the 8th as they look for some insurance.
3 ball. 3. He's out. 3. Out.
Wow, that's a rarity. A 1-0 game in baseball these days. Both of these pitchers pitched awfully well. It's a shame one of them had to lose this game.
A single run good enough to do it today. 1-0 the final score. The Cincinnati... MLB The Show's cover. Marty Jones gets the ball in Game 3 of the series. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
This will be interesting. This guy won the NL Cy Young Award last year. He's a solid pitcher, Matt. And one of the things he does, he throws the ball into the strike zone, and he's not afraid of contact. Solid pitcher.
The shortstop.
Here comes the first pitch.
44.
Richie Mayer is in to start things off here as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. And guys, these Reds, as they enter play here this afternoon, tough to complain about the start they're off to. 4 wins in their first 5 games.
Yeah, Matty V. Hey, D-Row, we're looking at a team that's playing some pretty good baseball right now. Through the first 5 games of this homestand, 4-1, and looking for some bigger and better things.
Yeah, we had a chance to sit down before the game after BP with the manager. He was really pleased with the way his team has played in these last 5. Let's see if it continues today.
And that's a swinging strike 3 in the dirt. And the throw is there to record the first out. Up next for the Buccos, Ronald Quintero, last year's recipient of the Silver Slugger Award for NL second baseman. He's ready. Here's the first offering.
Ball 1, no strike.
Jones stands 6'2" and throws from the right side. He's been in the big leagues for over 2 decades now. That kind of longevity is extremely rare in just about any sport. It's great to see.
Yeah, there's just no other way to slice it but the fact that if you're going to hang in for over 2 decades, you're probably Hall of Fame worthy, or at least have accrued the numbers to get you there. I mean, for people to stay in the game that long, the amount of adjustments you have to make and the ability to find a way to stay on the field, to go to the post and stay healthy for over 2 decades is mind-blowing.
The 3-0 pitch. And he goes down and gets this fastball and takes it high in the air to deep straightaway center. And he's going to make it right, and there are 2 away now. A chance here to check out the starting lineup for the visiting Pirates. Dan, who do we keep an eye on?
Well, Matt, they have to be very happy so far with the performance they're getting out of that guy in the 8th spot. He's an imposing figure with a bat in his hands. Always seems to turn in a good at-bat, and he can do a lot of damage when he barrels up the ball.
Down in. Settling in now, Cletus Adams. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
4-4, take your base. Out, 3.
Next to bat will be the Pittsburgh cleanup batter, Glenn Ramirez, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Second inning starts with a fastball that misses. It's 1-0. And set up working the plate is Matthew Ross, as you see the rest of the umpiring crew there.
Well, D-Row, you better be ready to swing. With Matt Ross behind the dish, big zone.
Yeah, you know coming into this one, you better pull the trigger. If something's close, Matt Ross is going to punch your ticket.
Okay, plays the 1 now.
The 1-0.
That's the ball.
Well, as we talked about at the top of the broadcast, the Reds have their sights set on a series sweep here today.
This team going for the sweep is looking for some home cooking. It's always nice to win a series, but particularly nice when you can sweep a series at home.
Time is out.
Two and one after the foul ball there. And one thing that would certainly help their cause in going for the sweep is if they can break out the big bats like they did yesterday. Several home runs in that ball game.
It's not easy to hit home runs with this day and age with guys throwing with increased velocity. They were knocking the ball out of the ballpark all day yesterday. They'd like to save a couple of those and use them in this game today.
Swing and a miss on the fastball, and that's the first out.
Hey, I'm not sure what he was sitting on right there. It might have been sitting on an off-speed pitch, but instead he gets the fastball way late. Had no chance to put that ball in play.
Stepping in now, Edgar Ayala, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. And on one hand, they can be happy they've got their ace on the mound for them in this sweep game, but on the other hand, they're tasked with facing an ace themselves.
It sure is. This is one of those games where you flip a coin, heads or tails. Two terrific starting pitchers. Both teams firing their bullets, their aces going today. This should be a good one. You know, pitching isn't always about throwing strikes. Sometimes you just need to make sure your opponent isn't too comfortable up there. And that's just what he did right there. Busted him inside with good hard stuff.
Line fouled off to the left and a few rows back. Swing and a miss at one in the dirt. And the throw to first is there to record the second out. Stepping up to the plate, Jose Chavez. He's hitless in the first 2 games of the series, 0 for 8. The fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0. Chavez was born in the state of Pennsylvania. He's in his 3rd season as a major league player.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Couldn't get his hands through there, and it's 1-1.
When I broke into the league, not many guys were throwing that elevated fastball with that much velocity on it. The game has changed.
Could have been 3-1. Instead, it's 2-2.
When a hitter is showing he's unable to resist those inside pitches, you just might as well keep going in there and hope he keeps chasing.
And the throw is in time to get him to retire the side. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. And stepping in.
He's out.
So here's the Reds pitcher, Marty Jones. He'll get to take his first cuts here. And he fouls this one off.
Hey, let's go, kid. One time right here.
And it's fouled away. A bouncer up the middle. Scooped up. Throw on to second for the force, and the side is retired. So no runs on a hit here. No errors. 1 man left. So stepping in, Nelson Tao. 7-8-9. Bottom of the order set to go here in the 3rd. No balls and 1 strike. Ball
That's
1.
off the plate.
Popped him up. Arnett has a play.
I go.
He's got it 1 away. So the next to the plate for Pittsburgh, Rico Dorta.
The third base.
Here comes the first pitch.
Ball,
That's outside.
The 1-0 home is a fastball that misses.
He may be down 2-0 after those first 2 pitches in this AB, but those are pitches he can feel pretty good about. They didn't miss by a whole lot, so it's not like he's all over the place.
Now here it comes. Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0.
You know, when you haven't gotten a guy on base yet in the entire game, a 3-ball count kind of feels like a little mini rally. Let's see if he can get on.
There's ball 4.
They haven't been able to register a hit against this guy, but at least they have a base runner here. We'll see if that leads to something.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Wanting to avoid the double play here as he gets this one down. Only plays to first, so the pitcher does his job as it's a successful sacrifice. Digging in to try it again, Richie Mayer, runner in scoring position with 2 gone. Now he'll step off.
Come on now, guys. You got to hold him.
First pitch on its way.
Yeah.
Taken, but called a strike.
0-1's the count.
Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2.
Hey, down in the count 0-2, I'd like to see a little choke and poke right here. Maybe work it up the middle or opposite field with 2 strikes.
And he'll step off. Oh, a fastball swung on and missed, and for the second time today, he's gone on strikes. 1 left for Pittsburgh. Coming to the plate now. Leading off the inning, Ronald Quintero, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up. Good fastball down around the knees there, taken for a strike. Strike two as the fastball is let go. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Now a foul tip right into the catcher's glove as he's able to hang on for the first out. Into the box now, Adam Gonzalez. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Adam Gonzalez.
Fouled away. And a slurve, but this is in the dirt for a ball.
One out, one out.
Can't keep the weight back, and he falls behind 1-2. No runs, no hits, and no errors so far for the Pirates. Oh, and he can't catch up to the fastball as he swings and misses for the second out.
No better way to minimize the potential damage a cleanup hitter can do than to strike out both guys in front of him. Always a confidence boost when you can sit down the guys at the top of the lineup.
Glenn Ramirez is in for his second plate appearance as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0.
Hey, they say solos won't kill us, but I got to believe this guy's looking to do exactly that.
2-0.
Hey, you want to talk about being in a zone? This guy's been raking lately, and it all starts with his pitch selection. Two great takes, and he's almost daring the pitcher just go ahead and challenge him.
Here we go, guys.
2-0 count. The pitch is looked at for the first strike.
He's gotten a favorable call or two at the plate in this at-bat, so that take on 2-0 is probably a result of feeling like the umpires got a pretty tight zone. Didn't go his way that time, though.
No runs, no hits, and no errors so far for the Pirates. And this will miss down low in the dirt, so he's worked it full now at 3-2.
Looked to me like he tried to do way too much on that 2-2 pitch. You don't have to come into the zone on that count, but a pitch that far outside isn't going to tempt anyone to swing.
And he struck him out, his seventh of the ball game, and that ends the inning. Down in order go the ready to go in the bottom of the fourth, and stepping up as the short. Now in the box, Marty Jones.
Now batting.
First pitch of the at-bat.
Marty Jones.
Chopper to short. Reined in. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Leading off the inning, Edgar Ayala, and they'll need him to get something going here.
We're moving through the middle of this ball game right now. They want to get things going. How about trying to get some base runners on, or at least get a base hit? They don't have any hits going into this part of the game.
Big swing and a miss at the fastball, and he's behind in the count 0-2.
Threw that fastball right by him. He had no chance to get the barrel of that one.
The 1-2 pitch. And he struck him out, and that's 8 strikeouts thus far.
This pitching staff has done a really good job against this guy in this series. This is a really good hitter, and it's not easy to make a guy strike out 5 times in a series up to this point, but that's what they've done to this guy so far.
Chopper foul. He's 0 for 1 thus far. And that one cut a little too much. A ball and a strike. Here's a foul ball left side, and that'll move it to 1-2. That misses, and we're even at 2-2.
2-2 to count.
Boy, and they cannot touch him right now. 5 straight strikeouts on the ledger, and there are 2 away.
He's got good swing and miss stuff in this game. That's back-to-back Ks, and that was his 9th of the game. If you're striking out 1 or more an inning, you're throwing the ball pretty well.
Into the box, Nelson Tao, batting left-handed here as he takes a look at strike 1. This guy's still looking at a 0 in the hit column. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. And the pitch.
The count is 2-1.
Interesting sequence of pitches right there. A real ugly swing on a ball away, and it looks like the batter has a much better idea of what he's looking for after that second pitch.
The count now at 2-2. 2 out, nobody on. And my goodness, how about this? He struck out the side in back-to-back innings, 6 in a row, and the inning is over. 1-2-3 go the Pirates. Ready once again.
He's out. Out.
So striding forward now, Rico Dorta. He'll start things out now in the top half of the 6th. High and tight here to begin the inning. It's ball 1.
This right-handed pitcher, his bread and butter is that two-seamer, and he loves to throw it inside.
Now a fastball for a called strike. It's 1-1.
One of the best ways to keep a guy uncomfortable is to pound him inside. They're doing that, and this one caught the zone.
2-1 the count. Looked like a cut fastball there, and all he can do with it is foul it off to the right.
No outs here.
Fouled off. And he struck him out. And there's strikeout number. Next to hit will be the pitcher, Merle Ingebrigtsen. He successfully laid down a sac bunt in his last plate appearance. No balls and a strike to count. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
Man, this guy's really pitched well so far, attacking the strike zone, and he's really kept these hitters off balance.
And he's just rolling right now, and even dozen strikeouts for him in the ball game. So the lineup flips over, and digging in, Richie Mayer. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. He's got it. Off balance throw gets him. Nice play there as the side is retired. Down in order go the Pirates. They're on the short end of. So here's the.
You're out. 3.
Stepping into the box, Ronald Quintero. He'll start the 7th, and Dan, as a former pitcher yourself, you must be enjoying this. Lots of good pitching and defense today.
Oh, that's one of the keys. We're seeing a lot of strikes. We're seeing a lot of swings. We're seeing some great plays on defense. This has been a snappy one up to this point.
And he fouls this one off. The windup and the 0-2 pitch.
The count is 1-2. Two balls, 2 strikes. Full count.
Hey, throwing the ball great up until this point. Don't want to allow a leadoff walk. Needs to just focus in on his mechanics right here.
And he strikes him out here. So that's out number 1 here in the 7th as he continues to keep him out of the hit column.
That strikeout was a real good example of a pitcher continuing to make a guy chase out of the zone. When you recognize a hitter is in protect mode, you don't have to come inside the strike zone. You could just expand further and further until he literally can't touch it.
He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. Can't get around quick enough, and that'll move the count to 1-1.
Here we go, boys.
Popped him up. Chapman is under it. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away. So digging in now, Glenn Ramirez.
Up next to the Pirates, the first baseman.
Line shot to second, but it's caught, and the side is retired. 2-3 go the Pirates. They trail it here 2-0. Ready now for Cincinnati, Marty Jones. He's been great on the mound, so we'll see if he can do something with the bat here as well. He's earned the chance to take this at bat.
Yeah, Matt, when a guy's throwing the ball as well as he has, it kind of forces the manager's hand to stay with him. He's been exciting to watch, and he's really had this crowd behind him the entire game.
He looks like he's toying with him here. It's 0-2. Weak grounder back to the mound. Oh, and he has some trouble with it. And they'll have no play as he reaches first base safely.
Hey, not a bad pitch right there. Off-speed pitch down in the zone. You thought he would set that up pretty well. The previous pitch was a real good fastball up.
Yeah, I think the hitter was sitting all over that one.
Now batting.
In now, Cletus Adams. As he'll take a look at ball one. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Runner goes for second. Pitch outside. The throw. Not in time. He's in there at second. Jones stands at second with no outs. Runner breaks for third. Strike called. Now the throw down is well behind the play. That's an easy stolen base.
You know, I was pretty surprised to see him on the move to third because it didn't seem like he had that much of a lead, but he made it work out. That was really impressive.
Now the 2-1 is in there for strike number 2. Here now the 2-2 is laid off and the count runs full.
Every base runner in a close game like this really matters, so you can't afford to be giving out free passes this late.
And he's able to lay off there for ball 4, and that'll put runners at the corners now with still nobody out. In now, Rob Chapman.
Second baseman.
And prior to the first pitch, he'll look to first, but the runner's back easily.
All right, one time.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. Clearly off with his timing on that one, a swinging strike.
The Reds have been searching for that big hit all game long. Let's hope they can get it. They're starting to run out of time. It's about time for something to happen.
1-1 the count now. Runners at the corners here, nobody out. 1-2 now as that one's fouled off. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. And that will fall as he comes through. It's a base hit. And that'll bring home run number 3. It's now a 3-0 cushion.
Hey, Dero, that's a big RBI right there to stretch this lead to 3. Takes a lot of pressure off your pitcher going into the bottom part of the inning.
Yeah, Dan, no doubt. As an offense, all you're trying to do is put your pitchers in positions to be successful. Giving them that 3-run cushion has to make you feel good.
Now batting. The right
At the plate, Mark Capps. Hard hit to first. Scooped up. There's one. On to first, and they turn the double play.
Oh, that double play gave him a really good chance to minimize the damage here. 1 run has come across, but now he just has to work to strand that runner at third. Would be pretty huge if he can do that.
So base is empty now after the double play. And here comes the first baseman, Sal Field.
Wait for your pitch.
He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Oh, that hit him. Let's hope he's okay. The runner does score from third, and let's hope he's going to be all right. And this has to be a big concern here. This ball came back and got him right in the pitching arm, and that is something you just never want to see. You can see him trying to work this one off, and from all appearances, I think they're going to let him continue, so that at least is a good sign.
Now batting.
All set for the start of the inning, and that'll bring in the veteran catcher, Edgar Ayala.
We're moving right along into this one as we head into the late innings. Listen, if you want to score, you got to have to bunch some hits together, and they haven't been able to do that so far. So hopefully this leadoff guy, this will be the right guy at the right spot to get something going.
Fastball called strike, 1-2. The Reds are maintaining a slim lead in the late going of this series finale, so if they can wrap it up, they'll complete the series sweep.
Hey, Matt, what a great spot to be in. You're playing good baseball, you're going for the sweep, and you're leading by a few runs going into the later innings. Now it's just time to close the deal.
Stepping up now, Jose Chavez.
The left fielder, Jose.
This is on the ground over to first. And he'll step on first for the out, 3 unassisted.
Well, a huge out number 2 here in the 8th. 4 outs remain, but the finish line is starting to come into focus now.
Coming to the plate now, Nelson Tao. And they're down to their final 4 outs here, Dan.
Yeah, that's not looking too good for them right now, Matt. They've got a significant hill to climb, but they've got to take it one bat at a time. A couple of guys get on, and then who knows what could happen.
Cortez will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. Now the skipper's on his way out toward the home plate area, and I believe that means we're going to have a double switch here. Pierre Denny. Ready for another shot now, Marty Jones. And an opportunity here for a 4th plate appearance here this afternoon, and you have to say he's really earned it.
Oh, man, was that a hack. He's trying to create his own run support with a swing like that.
2 out with the man at first. And another throw over. And he'll get dirty, but he's back in safely. The 0-1 pitch. Popped up. Mayer is there. And the inning is over. All set to start the 9th in this one, and that'll give way to the 3rd baseman, Rico Dorta. 9th inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a called strike. And even sweeter, of course, is getting that series sweep in your own ballpark in front of the home faithful. So we'll see if they can send these fans home happy.
No doubt about it. Fan base is excited. They're all out in full force, coming to the ballpark, hoping to witness a sweep, and it looks pretty good at this point.
Up next for pitching.
Digging in, Theodore Grubb.
Theodore Grubb.
First pitch coming. Here it is.
Ball. Ball 1, no strike.
The 1-0. One out, nobody on. Strike taken up in the zone.
He's up to 100 pitches now, but he's still bringing the fastball pretty good. Nothing about that last throw tells me he's wearing down right now.
2-2 the count. High in the air down the right field line, but this is going to wind up a foul ball. Ready with another 2-strike offering. Now a slurve's going to bounce up to the plate as he lays off it for a ball.
You could pretty much book it that a fastball's coming. A challenge fastball right here. He cannot allow the 9-hole hitter to get on base with the top of the order looming.
So he ran the fastball by him for the punch-out. Theodore Grubb is retired, and now they're down to their final out in this one.
Get ahead, stay ahead.
Now batting, the shortstop, Richie Mayer.
Into the box now, Richie Mayer. As he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Little chopper back to the mound. And they get the force, and that will officially do it. It's a no-hitter.
Well, it's something that every pitcher who's ever picked up a baseball dreams about, and he's done it. A no-hit gem in one of the most dominant performances I've seen in a while. He's in the record books forever now.
Well, we've talked about his dominance all throughout the game, and he ended up finishing what he started. A complete game shutout. He's our top player of the game.
Yeah, probably the easiest player of the game decision we'll have to make all year. He got some help along the way from his defense, but all in all, this was his show, and he winds up in the history books with a no-hitter.
The final line score.
A player receives a check-in from one of his coaches.
Afternoon baseball here on the show. Antoine Leary is on the mound for game 2. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, every team needs a pitcher like this one here. His numbers aren't going to blow you away. Career ERA.
Out. Ball 4. Take your base. Out.
Stepping up to the plate, Bernardo Zepeda. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
The right field.
Pitch on the way.
Bernardo Zepeda.
This is popped up. Durant waits on it.
I got it.
He's got it one away. And a chance now from the north side of Chicago to check out the Cubs starting lineup. Danny, who stands out to you?
Well, I'll keep an eye on the leadoff guy and see what he can do in this one. I mean, this guy is a career 300 hitter. You talk about consistent. He delivers a good at-bat and clutch hits basically every time he walks into the box. I love watching this guy.
And guys, these Reds, as they enter play here this afternoon, they have certainly had it going lately. Winners of 8 in a row.
I'm super excited, Matty, to watch this team play today because it's rare. You don't see many teams rattle off 8 wins in a row like they have. It's all working for them right now, and I'm super excited to watch them take the field today.
Henry Abreu is at the plate now as he looks at strike 1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Goodness, 0-2 now.
0-2.
Real ugly 0-1 swing there. As a pitcher, you've got to be hunting for the strikeout, knowing you have this guy way off balance.
Nope,
can't get him to
ball.
chase. It's 1-2.
1 ball.
Yeah, and if you get a guy flailing at a pitch like that, heck, you're going to go out there and throw that same pitch till he proves he can lay off of it.
In the dirt, but swung on and missed. The throw to first is in time, and the inning is over. Cubs are down in order, and this is still a 0-0. Second inning coming up in Chicago, and with more on the weather forecast, here's Heidi Watney.
Matt, I am hearing that heavier rain is expected to pass through the ballpark at some point later in the game. The umpiring.
Ow. That's ball 4.
Now to the plate, the pitcher, Marty Jones, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. And a dive, but he's back in. Another look to first, and the runner back safely. First delivery to him on the way. And it's fouled away. Here's a weakly hit fly ball off to the left side. Radford is there, and the side is retired. Reds leave 1. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score.
Leading off for the Cubs.
First pitch of the at-bat. Andy Keller is in to start things off here as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. Fastball, and he's quickly in the hole. 0-2.
Here you go, guys.
Down and away. It's a ball and 2 strikes.
Hey, no outs here. Nobody on.
The 1-2. Swung on and missed. Really fooled him that time for the first out. Set to get his day started, Greg Radford. And it's been a real struggle for him with the bat so far this year. Looking to get things turned around in a hurry. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. And this catches the zone as well. It's 0-2 now.
You got to cover the whole plate now after letting him steal 2 strikes on the inside half.
Fork ball. That's in the dirt for a ball. The 1-2. Bottom of the second here with no score. Now a swing, and he pops it foul behind the plate. And he'll lunge out of the crouch to make the play for out number 2. The next Cub up, Rich Fernandez. He went hitless last night in a game where his guys could push across only 1 score. 0-1 the count. Now here's the pitch. And boy, they're really giving him fits inside now as he can't get extended there, and it's 0-2 now. And he'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2.
You know he's probably cheating on that inside pitch after he got jammed earlier. If you're on the mound right now, you want to try to hit that outside corner, and there's a pretty good chance you'll get him to roll over something.
Full count.
Didn't miss by much there, but it's just a bit high.
Boy, went from being in the driver's seat to now being in some trouble.
Got him looking, and that'll do it. The inning is over. 3 down for the Cubs. We'll move to the third with no score.
Leading off for the Reds,
Standing in.
Out. 3.
Bottom of the third now, and set to go as the third baseman, Alfonso Rios. And a fastball's in there for strike one. Yeah, the rain's starting to intensify here. It's coming down a little heavier now. We'll see how much longer the umpires can wait.
Well, you could say that again, Matt. It's raining cats and dogs out there. Make sure you don't step in a poodle. I think it's time to get the grounds crew out.
Fouled away. The 0-2 once more. Misses. That's ball one.
1-2.
Still 1-2. And they'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2. Fouled off. Another 2-2 offering. And he lays off, so it's full now, 3-2.
He's definitely going to want to get greedy in his zone, and he's obviously seeing the ball well, or he would have swung at that pitch. Sometimes in these long, epic at-bats, you start to get into swing mode.
So in now for Chicago, Vinny Soroyan. He'll get to take his first cuts here. And here's a fastball called for strike one.
Shocked he didn't let it fly right there. Usually you're looking for a fastball elevated to get the party started.
1-1. Now here it comes. And it's 1-2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Here we go.
Oh, and this is swung on and missed. 4 strikeouts already, and that's out number 2.
Boy, that's the best pitch in baseball right there with 2 strikes. That elevated fastball. Every hitter thinks that, hey, they can do something with that, but most of the time you get the result that you saw right there. A big swing and a miss and another strikeout.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1.
Hey, 2.
Give yourself right here.
Cubs to this point have yet to break into the hit column. And he fouls this one off. And he'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2. And the cutter got him swinging. Strike 3, and the side is retired. Into the box, Francesco Cortez.
This game is rolling right along as we move into the middle innings with no score. You'd think by now one of these two teams would be able to get some base runners on and get them in, but that hasn't been the case.
The 0-1. Scorched to third. Reined in.
Go hard, go hard, go
Throw
hard.
to first in time. 1 gone here in the 4th. So coming to the plate, Jesus Gutierrez. He'll swing it from the left side right here.
Well, if you're looking for pop, he definitely has more pop, more home run potential hitting from the left side. This is his power side.
Now at the plate, Bernardo Zepeda. He'll look to get something going here in this scoreless ball game.
Bernardo Zepeda.
Behind on that one, now behind in the count, 0-1. Here it comes. And here's a pitch high and tight for a ball, 1-1.
No one down here.
And he'll take a look at a strike on the inside corner. It's 1-2.
You know, from an offensive standpoint, they already knew they had their work cut out for him against a great pitcher. But if he's going to locate like that, this is going to be a tough day.
Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch.
3 balls, 2 strikes.
Emil Calero will be next. And that misses for ball 4. It's a leadoff walk that starts the bottom of the 4th. Ready now, Emil Calero. He flew out in his last at-bat. He's set. Here it comes. Hit back up the middle. Fielded cleanly to second for one. On to first, and they get them both. Now batting, Henry Abreu. No one on base for him after the double play.
Yeah, Matt, that 2-ball really changed the complexion of this inning. It looked like the middle of the order was going to have a chance to get a big hit with some ducks on the pond, but now they just have to try and get a 2-out rally started.
And that pitch misses in the dirt, and it's 2-0 now. Coming down in buckets. Cats and dogs, insert metaphor here, and the forecast is not showing any signs of relief.
Total agreement, Matt, in particular that pitcher's mound. You know, one of the things you have to really be careful, not just for the position players, but that mound gets awfully slippery and awfully wet when it becomes moist like it is right now. So the umpires are going to have to really pay attention to the conditions on the field.
Here's another 2-2. Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. Cubs are down quietly. Through 4. Still tied. 0-0. At the plate, Damon digging in for his second at-bat. Marty Jones. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Popped him up. And he'll lunge out of the crouch to make the play for out number 2. So the batting order. Next will be the cleanup hitter, Andy Keller. He'll lead things off as we begin the home fifth.
We're moving through the middle of this ball game right now. If they want to get things going, how about trying to get some base runners on or at least get a base hit? They don't have any hits going into this part of the game.
A ball and a strike now. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Line drive to left. Adams is right there as he puts it away, no problem for the first out.
Well, he hit that ball pretty well, but the only problem was that he pulled off it just a bit. The location was a little on the outer half, so he would have hit it even better if he would have stayed through the middle of the field with it.
It's in there, and the Cubs look to have extra bases on their first hit of the game. And he'll reach second now with 1 away.
And this is just a cut fastball. He's trying to sneak in the back door. He's unable to get it done. Leaves it right over the heart of the plate, and that's just too easy for a guy like this. He's licking his chops as the ball arrives, and he drills it to the outfield for an extra base hit.
1 ball, 1 strike, the count. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Oh, they have him looking awfully confused up there right now. It's 1-2.
Ooh, wee, that was an ugly swing. I'm sure he's not going to watch that one on replay after the game.
Here now the 2-2. Radford leads off second with 1 gone in the inning. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. Ready with another 2-2. Fastball, and ooh, that ran in and drilled him.
Yeah, it was a great battle there, and he was 1 strike away from putting him away. As a pitcher, you hate to put a guy on for free after all that work.
Alfonso Rios will stand in for the second time as he watches one miss low. It's a ball and no strikes. That evens it up 1-1. No runs, just 1 hit. No errors so far for the Cubbies. And it's fouled away. Lays off 2-2 now.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Fouled away.
Hey, 1 down, 1 down.
And another foul ball.
Hey, let's hold him
Now
right
another 2-2. Keeps fighting him off. The 8th pitch of the at-bat coming up. Fouled off.
Hey, have an AB right here. I know it's frustrating the heck out of the pitcher. You keep fouling these pitches off, maybe one misses over the heart of the plate.
And he fouls this one off. And that misses there, so he runs the count full now.
For the guy on the mound, this is one of those innings where nothing comes easy. He's thrown a bunch of pitches, and this AB hasn't been any different. Definitely laboring at the moment.
Number 30.
Now at the plate, Vinny Soroyan. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
1-0.
And a ball 1-0. Needed to lay off that pitch upstairs, but it's 1-1. Soroyan is a strong defender playing up the middle in the infield. He's got great hands, good range, the big arm, and those skills are not lost on his teammates, his coaches, or his front office for that matter.
Yeah, he has the ability. What I love about this ball player, he's got such a great internal clock. It seems like it's bang bang at first every time, but the guy's out. He's got sure hands and an accurate throwing arm.
And he takes ball 3, so it's a full count now. Bases are loaded here, one man out. Oh, and it misses. Ball 4, and that will force home a run. And now the Cubs pitcher, Antoine Leary, comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. No balls and 1 strike. And he's got to be more disciplined here. It's 0-2. Bases are loaded with only 1 out. Cubs pitcher at the plate trailing with a 1-2 count.
Hey, this is a monster strikeout situation right here. The double play would be great in this situation, but I know he's going for the K. You get a 1-2 count on a guy, he's going to throw his nastiest stuff.
So it was a swinging strike 3. Antoine Leary becomes the second out in the bottom of the 5th. Bernardo Zepeda stands in for the 3rd time now as he takes a look at a ball. It's 1-0. Runs outside, so it goes to 2-0 now. 3-0 now.
Hey, it often becomes harder to hit the zone when the pressure starts to heat up.
3-1.
I got 3-1. 3 balls.
1 run, just 1 hit. No errors so far for the Cubbies. And that misses. Ball 4. A run will come in to score. And a slurve, but this is in the dirt for a ball. Now a good pitch on the inside part of the plate ties him up, and it's 1-1.
In a big spot like this, you have to be looking for something you can handle. That pitch bunched him up completely, so I think he's trying to do a little.
And the catcher grabs it to retire the side. The inning is over. So they do strike for 2, but it could have been much worse as they strand the bases loaded. Standing in, Mark Capps. He'll start things out in the 6th for a line. Now at the plate, Henry Abreu. 0 for 2 with a couple of strikeouts for him so far. And it's fouled away.
Abreu.
Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. A swing, and it's popped in the air back behind first. Rodriguez will stay with it as he backs up and puts it away. 1 gone. Now the Cubs 4-hole hitter, Andy Keller. 0 for 2 here to start the afternoon. In there for strike 1. And through 5 1/3, already coming up on 100 pitches here.
Yeah, Matty V, this pitch count continues to go up, up, up. Near 100 pitches here. He's not even through the 6th inning. And Mark DeRosa, this is right where you'd like to have a pitcher like this guy.
Yeah, absolutely. A lot of stress pitches for him, you know. Usually you can throw 100 pitches, and if you're not taxed and there's not people in runners in scoring position, you could be all right. But he's had to grind this one.
And they'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2. Fouled away. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And he struck him out. Good pitch there as he registers his 8th punch out of the ball game.
Well, it's been a rough series for him at the plate so far. That's 4 strikeouts in the first 2 games, so this pitching staff clearly has him figured out.
To the plate now, Greg Radford. As with 2 away, he'll swing and miss at the first pitch. It's 0-1. He's 1 for 2 in this one. Behind 0-2 now. 0-2 count and the pitch.
Nope, outside.
2 out, nobody on. Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. Up and in here as he had to bend out of danger.
Wow, fastball up and in. I'm not sure it was intended to be that far up and that far in, but message sent, beware.
Tried to bury one down and away, but it's a full count now, 3-2.
Pretty easy pitch to lay off there, 2-2. Not even close to being in the strike zone. He made it easy for the hitter in that one.
He'll try it again, 3-2. And he's got himself another one as he picks up strikeout number 9 here, and the side is retired. 3 up, 3 down for the Cubs. Ready for another chance? Jesus.
Play ball. Out. 3. Ball 4, take the base. You're out. Out. He's out. Out. You're out. Out. 3. 3. 3.
5-2 the final today. The Cubbies crossed the plate 3 times in the 8th, helping propel them to the win.
A pitcher is encouraged to keep looking for improvement.
We are under the lights, says the Marty Jones will be the one towing the rubber for the Reds. Dan, any thoughts?
It's pretty easy to see why this guy is one of the top pitchers in all of baseball. He has a ridiculously good whip. How about under .5 on the season? Do you have any idea how hard that is to do that? He's nearly impossible to reach base on. He doesn't walk hardly anybody, and he's awfully tough to get a hit off of. One of the best pitchers in the game of baseball.
And he misses 2-1. Nipped the corner, 2-2. 2 balls, 2 strikes, a crucial count for both pitcher and hitter. So, Dan, what was your approach on the mound in that count? Do you still pitch for the strikeout here?
Action pitch right here, 2-2. The last thing you want to do is to fall behind the count 3-2.
Full count now. 3-2 pitch. High in the air and drifting out to shallow center. Center fielder giving chase, and he tracks it down. Nice play for the first out. And now a chance to meet the Mets. Danny, any thoughts?
Look, Matt, everybody should be looking at the guy in the 3 spot. He's an imposing figure with a bat in his hands. Always seems to turn in a good at-bat, and he can do a lot of damage when he barrels up the ball.
A ball and a strike. Jones is what you may call a stingy starting pitcher. He rarely gets hit around, and on top of that, he usually excels at limiting free passes. A great combination to have.
Matty V, I think one of the keys to being a good starting pitcher, 1, limiting the number of pitches that you throw into a game, and 2, getting outs as quickly as you can. And there aren't too many guys that do it better than this guy. Not a lot of pitches. One of the things I like, he's in attack mode from the first pitch of every at-bat.
So he ran the fastball by him for the punch-out. Chad Parr goes down for out number 2 in the top half. So now to the plate, Eddie Arrojo. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. Fouled off. 0-2 count, and the pitch. And a good 2-strike pitch, but he misses high 1-2.
Hey, if you're going to throw a pitch like that to this guy, that's right where you're...
And we'll have to leave it there, as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. Striding into the box. Adams. He'll lead things off.
He's out. 3.
New inning set to get underway, and next will be a speed threat in the form of out. Right side, but it's going to be a foul ball. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Fastball called for strike 2. Taken off the outside as the breaking ball couldn't catch the corner.
Guys, let's go.
The 1-2. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Cortez is there, and he has it for the first out. Next up for New York, Steve Kluka. He had a homer in the ballgame yesterday afternoon. No balls and a strike to count. Now here it comes. This is swung on and lifted down the left field line, but it'll get back into the crowd as he jumps ahead of him now. 0-2. And another foul ball. The next 0-2 is taken. That's ball 1.
Yeah, and if you get a guy flailing at a pitch like that, heck, you're going to go out there and throw that same pitch till he proves he can lay off of it.
Now a swing and a miss. He struck him out, and it's 2 up, 2 down to start the second.
Batting 5th.
Here's the pitch.
Third baseman, Brian.
Hit on the ground to third. He's got it. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. Mets go down 1-2-3. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Sal Field, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Snare has it, and it's a quick out, number 1. At the plate, Francesco Cortez. He'll get to take his first cuts here.
Francesco Cortez.
And now a pitch on the way. Fellas, these Mets, as they enter play here tonight, they do come in off a victory last time out, but they've really hit the skids here recently. Losers of 8 of their last 10 ball games.
Yeah, guys, after the first 4 games on this road trip, they find themselves 2-2, kind of par for the course. But they got to find a way to play a little bit better today, kind of turn the tide and get it working in a positive direction.
Here it comes on 1-1. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Petty is there, and he makes the catch for the out. Next for the Mets, Ben Montano.
Leading off for the Mets, the left fielder.
Fastball over the outside, but in there for a strike. Popped him up. Aguilera shading to his right, and he hauls it in for the first out of the inning. And with that, we give you a look here at what's happening in the race in the National League Central.
Batting 8, the right fielder.
Jackson Petty comes on with one away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. Both teams so far yet to crack the hit column. In there, and it's even at 1.
That counts 1-1.
And he fouls this one off. The 1-2. Hot shot down the line. But this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. And the pitch. Now a swing and a miss here as he's down on strikes. So it's 2 up, 2 down to begin the third. So here now is the pitcher, Lee Choi.
The pitcher.
First pitch of the at-bat.
Yeah, that looked like a strike, but let me tell you, when you're staring at a big 0 in the hit column, getting a call like that to go your way can feel like a big victory.
Cold strike at the knees, 1-1. Mets are still looking for their first hit of the ball game. Mets pitcher behind at the plate with a ball and 2 strikes. Hit on the ground down the first baseline. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Down in order go the Mets. Home half of the bottom of the inning now, and set to go is the third baseman, Andres Aguilera.
Andres Aguilera.
First pitch coming. Here it is. And it looked like the fastball got away from him there.
Play ball.
So striding in, Marty Jones.
The pitcher.
First delivery to him on the way.
Jones.
And this one runs up high, ball 1. Swing and a miss as he ramps up on the fastball, 1-1.
Oh, man, was that a hack. He's trying to create his own run support with a swing like that.
1-2 the count to the Reds pitcher.
1-2.
Pitcher's got options here. He looked a little bit out front. Might be able to rush a fastball by him.
Hit hard down the line. And this is going to be a foul ball.
He was looking for a swing and a miss breaker right there, but left that one in the zone that got fouled off.
And he chased it in the dirt. Up with it, Kluka. He makes the throw to first. 2 down. Stepping in, Cletus Adams, 0 for 1 here in the early going.
The left fielder.
Let's play ball.
Digging in the switch hitter, Brian Ono. He flew out in his last at-bat. First pitch of the inning is taken low and away for a ball. It's 1-0. Ono tends to have more success against right-handed pitching like this than he does against southpaws. Could be a comfort thing. Maybe he just picks up the ball a little better, but that's the book on him at this point. In for a strike, and he jumps ahead 1-2 now. Still all zeros in the run column here in the 4th inning. Dan, does this continue, or does somebody score here?
Oh, you have to love it. You know, Matt, we have so many of these games that are 12-10 and 9-8. It's nice to see a low-scoring pitcher's duel for once.
And they'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2. Now the fastball is right by him as he swings and misses for the first out of the inning.
Anytime a pitcher locates a fastball on the inside corner, it's going to be a tough pitch to hit. That one was spot on, and he had no answer for it.
At the plate now, Chad Harr. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball one. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Got him to swing at a pitch below the knees, 1-1. Pitch on the way.
That's in. Ball 2.
Ah!
2-2.
One of the best ways to keep a guy uncomfortable is to pound him inside. They're doing that, and this one caught the zone.
And he popped him up. Aguilera in foul ground, but this will land untouched.
Hey, we got one out here.
The 2-2 one more time. And that one never threatened the zone. It's gone full now to 3-2.
Not a time to fool around right now on a 3-2 count with the middle part of the order coming up. Expect a good pitch to swing at.
Too close for comfort, and he did a good job just to make contact. The payoff pitch one more time. And he looks at one that misses, and that's an excellent job of making his man throw a lot of pitches as he toughs out a walk.
They haven't been able to register a hit against this guy, but at least they have a base runner here. We'll see if that leads to something.
Eddie Arrojo will stand in for a second time here as he swings and misses there. It's 0-1. Harr, the runner at first with one gone in the inning.
Hey, one down now, one down.
Pitch out.
1-1.
Nothing doing. Here's the 1-1. Down the first baseline. But a foul ball, 1-2 now. From the stretch. And that misses 2-2. Now a throw over to first, and the runner back. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. Got him. So he's down on strikes for the second time here tonight. And next will be the Mets cleanup hitter, Jimmy Snare, a Silver Slugger recipient for National League outfielders a year ago. 1 ball, no strikes the count. Skied into straightaway right. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. So they pick up no runs, no hits, no errors, and a runner left. To the bottom of inning number 4 we go, and we are tied 0-0. Striding in, Rob Chapman.
Leading off for the Reds, the second baseman.
First base. Full 4. Take your base. 3.
Stepping into the box, Marty Jones. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Look for your pitch here. Here we go. Here we go.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Curveball fooled him there as he's way out in front.
Hey, that's the kind of swing you'd like to see a guy take with the bases loaded. He's going for the downs.
You have a rip right up there now, huh?
The 0-1 offering. Hit on the ground out to short. Reined in. Throw is in time, and they're able to avoid the huge inning here as the side. All ready to go in the top of the 5th. And that'll bring in the veteran catcher, Steve Kluka. Grounded to first. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out. Now at the plate, Brian Cronin. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. First pitch fastball swung on and missed 0-1.
Pitcher wants to have a quick inning right here, capitalize on the momentum his batters have.
Swing and a miss on the 4th. 2. No runs, no hits, and no errors on the Mets line score so far. And here's a ball hit in the air. Right fielder is on the run, lays out, and he's got it. A great play for out number 2.
One of the keys to being a great outfielder, not being afraid to sacrifice your body. Terrific diving catch there that he made look a lot easier than it actually is.
Now to the plate, Ben Montano. Chance to cash in here, and don't be surprised if he does. Certainly known as one of the best clutch hitters in the sport today. Pitch on the way. And he throws the fastball by him here, 0-1.
Hey, if you're able to blow a first pitch fastball by a guy, gotta believe that pitch is coming again right here.
And this pitch is up and in as he backs away. It's ball 1.
Wow, fastball up and in. I'm not sure it was intended to be that far up and that far in, but message sent, beware.
This is skied into short left center. Here comes a left fielder. He tracks it down, and that will end the inning. Down 1, 2, 3. They're still down. It's 2-0. Leading off the inning, Jackson Petty, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up.
Things not looking very good so far in this one, but we're still in the middle innings. They're down by a couple of runs, and this would be the right place and the right time to get something going. The last thing they want to do is to try to come from behind and win this one in the 8th or 9th inning.
Swing and a miss, and it's a ball and 2 strikes here. Popped him up. In comes the left fielder. He gets there and makes the play for the first out. Marshall May will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
Hitting for the Mets, number 36.
And here's a called strike to the 36-year-old veteran. It's 0-1. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest.
Inside, ball 1.
Maybe trying to back him up a bit there with the fastball. Now a slurve's going to bounce up to the plate as he lays off it for a ball. And it's fouled away. Here now the 2-2. Is a wave and a miss. He struck him out. Now back to the top of the Mets order, digging in Brian Ono, as the switch hitter will take his cuts left-handed here. Forkball called strike, 0-1. Fouled away. And he struck him out. So it might be time to begin the countdown as he's now gone through 6. Damian Fair enters to do the pitching in the bottom of the 6th. In now for the Reds, Marty Jones getting to hit for himself here, largely due to the big cushion he's got to work with. 1 ball, no strikes to count. Now the 1-0. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Snare is under it, and he makes the catch for out number 3. Striding in once again, Chad Parr. And here's an at-bat you don't want to miss. The pop is something to see, so will have to be dealt with carefully here. Here's the first pitch to him.
Ball, down. Hey. The count 1-1.
Ready with the 1-1 pitch.
That's ball 2. I got the count 2-2.
And this will miss down low in the dirt, so he's worked it full now at 3-2.
Hey, I know the idea is to try to get the guy to swing on a 2-2 pitch, right? But that one was so low, I don't know anybody that would have swung at that pitch.
Digging in, Eddie Arrojo. He'll swing it from the left side right here.
Well, this isn't his more accomplished side. As a general rule, he's a much better hitter from the right side, but they're looking for him to come through here, swinging the bat left-handed.
High in the air out to center field. Cortez is there, 2 gone. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Jimmy Snare. And this pitch is taken on the inner half for strike 1.
Shocked he didn't let it fly right there. Usually you're looking for a fastball elevated to get the party started.
Behind 0-2 now. Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. Another 0-2 coming. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Now a fork ball, but this will bounce near the plate for a ball. And he struck him out to retire the side, so he's through 7 complete, still working on a masterpiece. Down in order go the Mets. Last half of the...
He's out. Out.
Digging in now, Steve Kluka. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ballgame. First pitch fastball in there for a called strike.
Hey, there's an old saying in baseball, you need to take a strike in this spot. Well, he got one there. Now he just needs to find a way to get on.
And he struck him out for the first out of the inning, but perhaps more importantly, he's 5 outs away now. At the plate, Brian Cronin. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. Swing and a miss that time. It's 0-1.
Something that stood out to me in this game is the lineup's lack of a solid plan at the plate. Seems like way too many guys are chasing pitches out of the zone and trying to hit pitchers like that one down and away. There's no success in that.
The 1-2 is swung on and missed. He got him on strikes.
We're getting into the nitty-gritty. That's the 2nd out of the 8th inning, and the pitcher needs only 4 more outs for a no-hitter.
Montano.
Here's the first pitch to him. No runs, no hits, and no errors on the Mets line score so far. Fastball, and he's quickly in the hole, 0-2. And Dan, that's a pretty good example of why he's such a great pitcher.
Yeah, stuff. Stuff is obviously an important key to being dominant on the mound, but it doesn't mean a whole lot if you don't have outstanding control to go along with it. But he does, and he really spotted that pitch.
The 1-2. Fouled off.
Not surprised he's laid on a heater right there. Just saw an off-speed pitch. Wanted to stay back a little bit too long.
And he'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2. Swing and a liner. Base hit, and the no-hitter comes to an end here in inning number 8. Oh, so close. But with one swing of the bat, the no-hit bid ends here with 2 out in the 8th. Still a remarkable pitching performance nonetheless.
Oh, it sure is, Matty V. Boy, you get that part into the game as a pitcher into the 8th inning. It's hard not to look past getting that last out thinking about the 9th, D-Row, but they made him pay here with 2 outs in the 8th.
Yeah, he's throwing the ball so good, Dan. He's worked all sides, in and out, up, down, all quadrants covered. Be interesting to see if he toes the slab in the 9th or if they hand this over to the bullpen.
Behind 0-2 now. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. And he's got another one here. 12 punch-outs now in the ballgame, and that'll end the inning. Mets strand 1. They won't make a dent in a 6-0 deficit. Bottom of inning number 8 set to go, and next will be the power hitting catcher. Digging in once again, Marty Jones. He's been great on the mound, so we'll see if he can do something with the bat here as well. He's earned a chance to take this at-bat.
Yeah, Matt, when a guy's throwing the ball as well as he has, it kind of forces the manager's hand to stay with him. He's been exciting to watch, and he's really had this crowd behind him the entire game.
That evens it up 1-1.
Come on, big guy. Get your pitch right here.
From the belt, the pitch. Drilled right back up the middle. Oh, a diving stop. How about that? Drew Sanchez is going to pinch hit here to lead off the ninth, and with his club already well down, he'll just need to try and get on base here. Ninth inning begins as the first pitch is taken for ball one. And a strike to even the count. 1-1. Sanchez, once a member of the San Diego Padres organization, he was signed as a free agent in the middle of last season.
Yeah, I know he expected to get a longer-term deal, but these are the facts right now. He is on a one-year deal, and he is going to have to produce if he is going to get that multi-year he's been looking for come off-season.
And the slurve can't find the zone, and it's 2-2. Good job going down and hanging with it that time. Breaking ball that time that misses out of the zone.
Looks to me like he's starting to labor a bit out there right now. He's pretty deep into this thing, and he's throwing a lot of pitches to this batter. Hasn't been able to put him away yet.
So he ran the fastball by him for the punch out. Drew Sanchez becomes the first out of the inning. Brian Ono comes on with one gone here as he looks at a called strike one. 1-1 to the Mets leadoff hitter.
Hey, all right, here we go now.
Grounded down the third baseline, but this will get foul. It's a ball and 2 strikes. Look out, that one almost got away from him. 2-2 now. And count 3-2.
That's a classic piece of pitching right there. You have to back hitters away from the plate to make them a little bit uncomfortable. Now you can go inside or outside. I like that purpose pitch.
And they are not going to get him at first. He's aboard easily. Stepping in, Chad Harr. And he always poses a threat, of course. One of the true superstars in the game today. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Fastball over the outside, but in there for a strike. Runner at first here, 1 man out. And he fouls this one off. Inside, as that perhaps will back him off a bit. 1-2.
So the intent of that 0-2 cutter right there isn't necessarily to get a swinging strike. If you get it, well, hey, that's great. But if you get it inside enough and he does make contact, he probably can't do anything with it anyway.
Struck him out and make it 14 punch-outs now in the game.
Matt, just about everything he's doing is working. All of his pitches, great command, great location, and the big key, with 2 strikes, he's attacking the zone.
Eddie Arrojo is in with 2 away now as he looks at a called strike one. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. And he'll make the catch there to end it, and the Reds will put an end to their 3-game skid as this ball game is over.
Wow, talk about total dominance. 9 innings, only 2 hits allowed. That's about as good as it gets. This guy was as good in the 9th inning as he was in the first. So close to baseball history.
A 6-0 shutout to finish off tonight's game. Cincinnati took the lead.